Bates Motel Season 2 premiere party. We're going to see who's checking in and what we can check out today. So let's find out. How much more of Alex are we going to get to find out this season?
Get to see his world rocked, sort of thrown off balance by a number of things that happen. And I think part of what rocks his world emotionally is sort of he's somehow drawn to this quirky duo with mother and son.
What can the fans look forward to for this, at least a special? Give us a little bit.
To be honest, I'm kind of going to be surprised because I know it's an after show. I know there's going to be a lot of fan interaction. I know it's going to be in front of a live audience, a lot of questions and tweets and fun stuff. But I don't know beyond that. I think it's kind of just, show up and have fun.
Okay. Quite a bit of dark humor in here. Whose idea is it between the two of you? She said you guys are pretty silly. Is this correct?
It is. It's pretty much the same. I mean, we both have, I think, a very kind of fun sensibility, and I think that again, humor again is not something that you find in shows in this genre.
When you find it funny to kill people.
Well, the killing part is not that funny,
okay.
but sometimes the things surrounding that are funny.
Is Dylan going to break bro code and go after Bradley?
We are going to see a side of Dylan's love life this year. I'm not going to say who it's with, but it is fairly forbidden and could be dangerous for both parties.
Are you going to be, I guess, helping, because Norma's going to be having a lot of issues with the townspeople this year. Are you going to be helping her with that or staying focused simply on Norman?
I'm focused more on the motel and the running of the motel. I definitely give her bits of information on the townspeople that she's going to be up against and blah blah, but I think she just kind of stays out there. She wants to be involved, but they don't let her be involved.
I'm on the show in episode 2 of season 2, and basically me and Dylan work together, and we kind of have a brotherhood between us that goes horribly awry over time.
I know you're coming here to figure out what's going on with your daughter.
Yes.
How are you going to infiltrate this very close-knit town?
Well, I've already done that.
Oh.
I'm a very wealthy businessman in White Pine Bay, but I made my money growing and selling marijuana. That's the economy of White Pine Bay. It lost its logging years ago, and so there's kind of a tacit understanding that that's how the town continues to exist. And I was one of the first runners in that business.
I would like audiences to, even though she comes across as this really tough, mean, like gonna cause a huge trouble, I think audiences really need to take a step back and be like, but she wants the best for Norman. She wants the best for other people.
Those two pills starring 47 minutes. Let's see what Aiden has to offer.
Well, that's really what the show is about. It's about the mystery of Katherine Jensen, the character that Chloe Sevigny plays. She is, she has a job and she works in homicide, but actually she has demons in her life.
How amazing is it to work with this cast?
It was very amazing. And the thing is, we all got along, and it was real fun. And when you get in the character, it goes to the extreme, and we pushed each other. So it was really nice to have that opportunity with such a talented cast, like Amita Tahi, Carrie O'Malley, Mr. Darcy here, and he comes in and he makes you feel like you belong right away. So it was a really great experience for me. Your Vision Entertainment, I'm hollering at y'all, man, in a dirty at 30. Get at your boy.
How easy is it to have the romance, to have the family, and still do the job? Is your character driven?
Well, we'll see how that goes over the course of the series. I think it's as easy as the writers want it to be.
So possible love interest.
I got it. No, my character is divorced. So it's funny because when I first got the pilot, I thought she was a widow, and then they said, oh no, something came up later episodes. It was like talking about my ex picking up my kid, and I was like, oh, he's alive.
It really gets boring when people talk about how much they love each other, but we really had a great time. We were whole sucked up in Pittsburgh together, living in the snow.
Oh my gosh.
Going out to the movies together and having a great time.
During a couple of those blizzards?
Yeah.
How did it deal with that?
We had fun though.
I will honestly say that it's the scariest character I've ever played, and I actually saw it, and I'm really proud of it. So I think that it manages to be scary yet you know she has a darkness in her, but you still root for her at the same time, which I think is really cool. And James, I mean, James is wonderful in it. Yeah, it's such a good team. It's one of my favorite groups of people that I've ever worked with. Like Omid is such a wonderful actor, and Chris, and yeah, it was such a blast.